My friend's 10-year-old daughter did the label for this one.
Heading over to CJ from Bustin' Baits and have an interview with him. Well, right next to CJ, my wife had stopped and was talking and trying from Claire her brittle. I'm not a brittle, I never had like peanut butter brittle or anything. I could maybe say in all the years I've been alive, I might have had it maybe, can count on maybe my 2 hands, maybe. I've never was into it, but let me tell you what, no sponsor, no nothing. This is some delicious brittle, man. I am hooked. I mean, I had to get it out of my room. I couldn't stop eating. All right, I am here with Claire, and we're at the Kent Island Fisherman's Flea Market, and she has a setup here with some very delicious nuts, because we just had some. And which ones were them?
You had the cashew brittle, yes, the butter pecan, and with nautical theme, the coming in hot.
Yes.
So my boyfriend was eating.
Hold on 1 second. It's upside down. I'm so sorry. There you go. Try again.
So my boyfriend was fishing one day. He was eating brittle with his friends, and they said it was gross. And I was doing culinary work at the time, so I was like, I need to make brittle and see, how I can make it fabulous. So I used very, very good ingredients. We started giving it away as Christmas presents, and then we were away fishing at Casa de Campo in the Dominican Republic for his 50th birthday, and we were talking about the brittle. We had some with us, and a gentleman in the pool said, "Can you tell me more about this, and do you have any?" I'm like, "I do." He said, "Can I try it?" So we let him try some, and then he told me that it was the best brittle he'd ever had in his life, and that he was the 3rd largest nut manufacturer in the world, and that I needed to start selling it. So I quit my job by writing my letter on the airplane home from our trip, and here we are.
Well,
So.
And are you based out of Ocean City?
I'm based out of the Berlin area, so most everything is available at Crabs to Go in Berlin. They're also available at the station on Savannah Highway in Lewis, Delaware, Bahia Marina in Ocean City, where Fishtails is, the Ivy Cafe in Easton, Maryland. I sell them online, and they'll
You
be
sell them online, right?
and they'll be available a few other places soon once they open.
We will definitely put all the links to where you can buy this brittle, and I can tell you, we've been eating it, and it's pretty good. The sriracha one, it tastes really sweet at the beginning, just like I like it, and then gives you that nice back heat. And we're not talking like off the rocker heat. We're talking about just the right heat for you to get, maybe, I wouldn't say a little sweaty, but maybe a little bit of heat, but it was really good. So we will definitely put the link to her brittle in the description.
My friend's 10-year-old daughter did the label for this one. And I do lots of events. I'm part of Shellville in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. I do the Waterfowl Festival in Easton. I'll be at the show in Pasadena.
Yep, we'll be there.
And if they follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you'll always know where I am and what I'm doing.
I will put.
And my recent schedule's over there on the table.
And do you have your Instagram and everything on here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure that's all underneath.
Thank you.
And the sponsor of this video will be Brackish Life. Okay. All right. I'm here with CJ from Bustin' Baits. You're talking about a company that's been around since I can remember. They have great. One of the favorite ones I like is the pan fishing ones. They have a certain little. I love the
stinger. The stingers. Yep.
I love the stingers. The stingers are great for pan fishing. So I'm gonna let CJ to explain all about his company, when he started, and really the whole your concept of what you want.
Yeah. So basically, it's me, my father-in-law Billy, and my brother-in-law Brandon. All 3 of us started actually as a freshwater company about 12 years ago, and the freshwater market just wasn't really there. So
hold on 1 second. All right, I'm here with CJ from Bustin' Baits. I got all the other stuff before. I can have all that stuff out. You can explain where you started and everything.
Yeah, so we started about 13 years ago. It's my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, Brandon and Billy. We started as a freshwater company, and there really wasn't much like in it. I mean, you can go to Bass Pro and look in there and you see all that freshwater stuff.
Right.
And it was just hard to compete. So then we kind of switched over and just decided to hit like that niche market of saltwater. And
Here in Maryland, rockfish, we call it saltwater. Rockfish is probably our state fish, and that would definitely be the target.
Yes, correct. So, the whole light tackle thing was going, like Sean and all those guys, Rich, Jamie, they were all doing that. So we kind of were like, okay, let's design something for the saltwater market. So we started off, we had a little 5-inch bait that we started with. Actually, probably would be better if you look at the brighter ones for the camera. But we started with the freshwater, a saltwater, and we kind of just started expanding on it. Started with 5-inch, we went to a 7-inch, and then from a 7-inch we went to a fatter style, which we call the Fat Boy, and then we went to the 10-inch, which you see down there. So it's kind of evolved over the years. We've come out with the different sizes, the different shapes, the different colors, and then from there, we, like you were talking about, we got into the pan fishing a little bit, the perch, the pickerel, the crappie, all that stuff. So that's kind of our whole line of baits that we have right now.
And it's pretty much you got some underspins and stuff. And
underspins.
You got some nice that is great for perch.
Pickerel, actually. I was just explaining to Anastasia over there, the pickerel, we catch a lot of pickerel in those this time of year.
Actually, I think I'm going to grab a couple of those.
Yep.
Because I'm getting ready to go pick. I'm getting ready to go have a knee surgery done. I'll be out for about 3 months.
Oh, you better get your fishing in now then, right?
And all right, well, CJ, appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
You're a great local. I mean, I see your stuff everywhere.
Yep.
And they're really great local. If they wouldn't have been around so long if your lures weren't up to snuff. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's a good product. You definitely got to check them out, all right?